Hi, my name is Charlie Munford. I'm an entrepreneur, a writer, and an arborist. I live in Vermont in the mountains. All my life, I've loved to work with and learn about nature. I've been receiving requests lately to describe the problem I've been working on for the past 5 years. I'm founding a company to solve a biology problem that I've discovered. When you review biological theory in depth, you will find that there is no good comprehensive explanation for how cells receive their instructions. I call the missing mechanism epistolution. It's the unknown process that actually activates genetic influences and produces general intelligence in all living beings. This is a very ambitious problem to solve, but I feel it's really important to take on ambitious problems and try to solve them. And that's really the only way to make progress, deep, important progress. All life is made up of cells. Each cell has DNA inside it. As we know, our DNA is unique to us. It's a sequence of nucleotides that can be decoded into proteins. But DNA actually doesn't tell the cells which proteins to make. It only supplies a list of templates for making them. So cells have to tell the DNA which templates to use based on the environment that the cell is in at the time. That's why from one baby zygote cell, many different types of cell are born: skin, bones, muscle, blood, neurons, etc. All these different types of cell have the same DNA, but each one has decided to become something different because it has received different instructions from its environment. But it's still a deep mystery exactly how these environmental signals are turned into instructions. Until now, most biologists assume that DNA contains its own instructions, but this is false, fairly obviously false. Others assume that evolution produced no generalizable principles for genetic instructions, but this is false as well. My conjecture is that there is a universal mechanism common to all living beings that is capable of turning environmental signals into genetic instructions. I call this epistolution. It must be a universal mechanism because all life depends on the same heritable molecule, DNA, and all cells are capable of learning and adapting to their surroundings. Natural selection could not have occurred without it. I'm building a team of engineers and scientists who want to work out this mechanism by testing it in software in artificial environments. Once we succeed there, we can scale up to build physical robotic systems that produce knowledge. This is a very different process from today's machine learning or AI. This type of knowledge would be a true understanding of the world, a creative, scientific, and moral understanding. This would allow machines to create subjective points of view, invent technology, make genuine art, design consumer products, and invent scientific theories. This mechanism embedded into devices would allow machines for the first time to actually understand human needs and values. In medicine, this mechanism would allow us to build realistic models of organisms for the first time based on a deep understanding of why cells do what they do. It would tell us why they rebel against us, causing diseases like cancer, diabetes, allergies, and aging itself. It would allow us to regenerate, repurpose, and redesign organs, tissues, and whole organisms. It would allow us to control cells the way we control steel, plastic, silicon, or concrete. So our work is difficult but simple. It consists of building and testing plausible models for epistolution in silico and trying to find one that works. As soon as we have a testable model that works in artificial environments, we could send it to Evolution 2.0, an organization which has pledged to purchase the patent for $10 million. Of course, this would be a foolish exit because the rights to license this mechanism would be much, much more valuable than this. My team is currently the most likely team in the world to solve epistolution, not only because we are lean, focused, and well qualified, but because we are the only team in the world that has correctly framed the problem and is directly trying to solve it. This is a gratuitously unfair advantage. The inability to think big can sometimes be a cultural limitation of the biological sciences. And in our case, that works to our benefit. We're first to the party. Many biologists now acknowledge that genetic sequences are not blueprints, but a rational alternative theory has not been proposed before my epistolution conjecture. Our team intends to find this mechanism and test this theory, and if it proves correct, to change the world forever. Thank you.